Dork Court, Alien Monsters. Judge Ian presiding over the matter of Alien v Rancor. The plaintiff, Alien, represented by Duty Dutram, claims Rancor broke his lamp. The defendant, Rancor, represented by Tommy Tom, claims the lamp was broken when he was invited inside for drinks. Real dorks. Real court. Real Dork Court. Judge Ian here. In these tidbit-sized episodes, we pit two iconic characters of predetermined theme against each other and see whom wins. First, each lawyer will give a background of each character, then they will argue their case for why their character would win the fight. The judge, me, will have their say on the winner at the end, then the people will have their say on our Twitter poll, with the results to be revealed on our next episode.
You're laughing by yourself.
Yes. All right.
You did well.
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to our very first Dork Court.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, dare you break my lamp?
So,
Who put a lamp there?
big thank you to everyone who voted for our theme, our title for our new mini-sode. It's going to be fun.
What were some of the options?
What did we have? We had Dork Court and Shite Fight.
Shaken Not Nerds, Battle of the Absurds.
And what was the last one? Oh, it was,
Nerds
Nerds.
Are Stirred.
yeah.
Which was winning for a while.
Yeah, I did. I do love that the two that we actually wanted were the ones that were down the bottom.
That you wanted.
You can thank Fuzzy for Dork Court.
Wait, no, did Shite Fight come up second, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Both my
I'm
picks.
just going to give up with Twitter.
Fuck you, Twitter. All right, let's get it started then. All right, so we'll go to the plaintiff, Alien, represented by Duty Dutram. Give us some facts about the alien. Hit us with some hard facts.
My accident.
Wait, I need to get my gavel ready. Yes.
Order.
Order. Order.
So, we've got the Alien versus the Rancor as our first tit-sized minisode.
Tit size.
That's right.
A solid C cup, a nice handful episode.
So I've picked the Alien for my fight. The original fight was very unfair, and Tom was very thankful for changing his combatant. So I'm going to go with the standard first film Alien, which is known as the Alien drone.
Okay.
You can see the skull through its head, the big smooth head. They stand at about between 6 feet to 7.5 feet tall. That's their height range.
They're very tall. I didn't realize they were that tall.
They are highly aggressive, as we've all seen from the Alien films. If you haven't seen Alien, go back and... Thank you for moving on to our next point. They actually communicate in a series of hisses.
Hiss.
Hisses.
Heads.
Jack, go on. They have acid for blood, which is a very good... that's a very good defense mechanism.
They're perfect.
The perfect organism.
The wild alien.
The wild fire trucks. They have I don't know how to describe this without sounding like a fucking moron, but they have a mouth tongue.
Yeah, I don't know how you say.
So, like, they open up their mouth and their tongue is another mouth.
Yeah.
If that makes...
eat you with my little mouth too.
So
Don't French kiss him.
that's clearly used for, like, anytime you see in the films, anytime you try and see an alien break something, eat someone, they generally use their tongue. They don't actually use their actual mouth.
Yeah, true.
So,
Or they're like, they use their claws or their tail.
yes, which moves on to my next point. Thank you for cutting in, Ian.
Yep. Judge Ian, that's Judge Ian to you. Order.
They have their razor-like tail, which is very sharp.
Used for razoring.
Little known fact, in the great early 2000 movie Alien vs Predator, when the human and the predator decide to work together, she gives her a spear made out of an alien's tail. Great,
Good quality movie.
great fact right there.
Good record.
Great fact. They also have fucked up hands. Now, in the terms of fucked up hands, they have two thumbs, one on each side of the actual hand.
For extra gripping?
Yes.
Yes.
They've also got razor sharp hands as well. Some aliens are known to be able to spit acid, so spit their own blood at people. Pretty good self-defense mechanism right there. Bit of ranged attack. That
Oh, yeah?
that
You're preparing.
ranged attack. Yes. They're also incredibly highly agile. We've seen how quickly they can move in the films, and poor Captain Dallas had to witness their speed. They're also agile swimmers, as we've seen in Alien Resurrection.
Oh, God.
So if the fight's underwater, we're good.
Good thing you're not fighting the Swamp Thing.
Their tail acts as a tail.
Should an Alien v Aquaman.
And they're also they're actually quite intelligent as well. Known
Are
to
they?
operate very minimal machinery.
So intelligent in terms of like a poodle.
Poodles are intelligent. They don't shed fur, neither do aliens, because they don't have fur. That's another point. But then we also have...
Wow, you've won already.
Yes. Well, if you're going to have a pet alien, you don't have to worry about shedding fur, do you? No, you don't.
I'll hold you in contempt.
Shut up. The life cycle of the alien is there is an alien queen that shoots out an egg. The egg actually has what is known as a face hugger in it. Very, very iconic creature. Also scares the shit out of you. And it latches onto a host's face. Some interpretations are it shoots an egg down your throat. Others is it shoots tumors down your throat, which causes the alien to actually create itself in your chestal cavities.
Weird.
Yes. Anyway, we also have a queen that is 20 foot tall and has 4 arms instead of 2.
It's a big queen.
Yes.
That's a lot of arms.
That's a lot of arms.
Yes. She a big mofo. I wrote it on my piece of paper. She a big mofo.
He did. He wrote Big Mofo.
Its weaknesses are to fire. It does not like fire and laser-based weapons.
Laser-based.
Yes.
Because lasers are hot like fire.
Yes.
I am a judge. I know things. Was the most delayed hammer.
Yes. That's my aliens facts right there.
Excellent. Yes.
Your sandballs no work.
Yes. Oh no, what have I done?
Moving along.
All right, to the defendant. Rancor.
My client, Reginald D. Rancor.
Order.
I will hold you in contempt.
Order.
What's the word lawyers use when someone says something stupid? Your Honor, that fucking... I can't remember the name of the word.
I don't remember law talks.
When a lawyer is like, objection! That's it.
Objection.
Overruled!
Okay, well, Reginald,
Objection.
Injunctment.
Did you assume the Rancor's gender?
Oh,
are you assuming that the name Reginald has a gender?
wow.
Overruled.
I say overruled. I'm the fucking judge here. Order.
All right. Reginald is a semi-sentient reptilian native to the planet Dathomir.
Ooh.
That is correct.
How do you spell it?
The
D-A-T-H-O-M-I. What he said. The Rancor stands at 5 to 10 meters tall, weighing 1,650 kilograms. He's a big motherfucker.
10 meters. That's big as fucking big.
It's big.
It's big. It's big as fucking.
Of course, their first appearance was in 1983's Return of the Jedi.
Jedi. Nothing. I just wanted to say Jedi. That's all.
Fucking nerd.
All right.
Dork.
And for this, Reginald will be a Legends Rancor, not in the new canon.
Fuck
Yes.
off.
Well, to be completely honest with you, there's about 300 words worth of information. on
Objection, Your Honor. He's using false evidence.
Order.
He's using evidence that's no longer canon as of Disney's ownership of Star Wars.
Order. My hammer got stuck.
And in Legends, there are 4 Rancor types. There is the traditional Rancor, which we all know and love, the Mutant Rancor, the Jungle Rancor, and the Bull Rancor.
Ooh. I didn't know there were so many Rancors.
There's so many. Lots of Rancors.
And I ran.
And they...
So oh God, go on.
And while I butcher the names of the planets, can be found on
Oh, yeah.
Felucia. I know that one.
Ooh.
Lehone
Yeah.
and Carida.
Carida.
Yes, but those Rancors...
I believe it's Carida.
Those Rancors are often found next to crashed starships. So not native inhabitants, but have mutated for their surroundings.
Ooh. Mutation.
Now, the Rancor...
Where's the X-Men music when you need it?
Now,
Mutants.
Now, the Rancor is not a smart beast, but they do have enough intelligence to care about their own kind, to mourn, and also to pass down knowledge through oral stories. But
Well,
you
then
didn't
you're
know
going to be
that?
pretty intelligent to tell stories. I don't think the alien tells stories. A hiss, hiss, a hiss, hiss, a hoopa, haba, hissa.
Objection, Your Honour.
I'm the judge. I'll do what I want.
Objection, Your Honour. You are swaying in favour of the of the.
Order.
Yeah, you got to play it. You're the fucking judge. You got to be in the middle ground.
Move along.
I request a new judge.
All right. During the last century
Injunction.
of the Republic War,
Yes.
they
Yes.
originally treated humans as prey. So they used to hunt children and full-size humans.
Little
But
baby
the women
human.
and the children too.
But eventually they were able to be tamed by Force-sensitive users called the Witches of Dathomir, in which they could join with them and create herd mothers and increase their intelligence. This also led to them being able to be armoured and use tools such as giant swords and giant shields.
I'm picturing Lord of the Rings right now.
I was picturing Hulk in Thor Ragnarok. It's about the same size.
Ooh, excuse me.
Edit that
So,
cough out.
No.
overall, they have had 191 appearances in Star Wars.
That's a lot of appearances.
Yes.
Yes, that's across video games, across
TV shows,
TV shows, books, movies.
movie.
They have appeared a lot. And of course, the one we are most familiar with is Patessa,
Yes.
who is Jabba's Rancor, who is looked after by Malakili,
Malakili. Yes.
in which they used to often sneak out of Jabba's palace and go for runs in the desert.
Oh, that's cute.
It's so cute.
Oh,
No wonder he was so
You
upset.
actually find out what happens to Malakili after Episode 6 in the Star Wars books.
Is he
Oh,
crying?
really?
It's really, really cool.
I feel so bad when the Rancor dies and he's like,
He
This will make you feel worse.
he properly mourns for it.
He is not... That Rancor was not a fair example of a Rancor because he was sickly, abused, frail, and underweight. So I will be picking
Feel like-
full-sized,
No.
chubby as fuck Rancor. Not that one.
Oh, if that's the
That's
case,
fair.
if that's the case, then I'm picking the fucking alien queen then.
Fine, I'll pick the Horde Queen.
Oh.
Now, Tom, you're using false evidence here because that is Legends.
Order.
I don't care. I don't
Order.
care.
You will both use a regular
Movie.
median size. No, median. So if that is underweight and you cannot use the top of the line, you must use the median.
Well, the average weight is the weight that I said.
All right. And same with you, the median alien.
Then it'll be the alien from Aliens.
Then it's the alien from Aliens.
It's the Alien Warrior.
All right.
I tricked you!
Almost the exact same facts.
So am I going into my advantages now?
All right, so
Yes.
let the shite fight begin. Who
Oh,
will
you
win?
can't use shite fight. I'm editing that out.
All right, go on, Dom. What's the advantages?
Damn idiot. Alright, so
He's-
obviously
he's
they
done
have
history.
claws, the ability to use equipment and armor, they have sentience, they have good reach and size, sharp teeth, an expandable thorax.
Yes, that's a part of the body.
You are shooting some shade across the room right now. I'm painting a visual for
They can
listeners.
swallow small prey whole,
I told you that.
and I'm going to use it against you. Their skin is so thick, blaster bolts don't affect them.
I told you that as well.
That's an interesting point. That could come in handy for the
And-
fire.
Based off their movement
They're very-
from Star Wars Connect.
Oh,
They can-
no.
You as the judge are saying
they
fuck.
can run really fast. That is the only thing that I could get of them actually moving.
Well, you did say that what's his face and from Return of the Jedi they used to run across the sand at night, so they must be able to run.
And he was sickly,
They must be able
and he
to
could run. And then our
Speed to be
I
determined.
cannot
but-
wait to be the mediator. on
Speed
your
to
episode.
be determined, though. We'll see.
And of course, our disadvantages are they do have poor eyesight, and they are not particularly intelligent.
And they are also slow, according to Return of the Jedi.
No.
They're pretty slow.
They're just really bad at getting through doorways.
Bad again.
I think the eyesight's going to be a major disadvantage, I'm thinking.
Don't give me my
All right,
advice.
are we ready?
You can't use the term.
Ready.
Are you
use the
ready
term.
for the shite
I'm
fight?
editing that out.
No,
I'm-
it's a shite fight. It's a shite fight! All right, Duty Dutrum. Present your
Twice. He gets
case.
Dork Court
Why-
and shite fight.
Present your case.
So for my battle of the absurds,
Yes.
Order.
Let the name
now we
flow
have to
through you.
decide.
Order. Go.
Objection. We have to decide where they're fighting.
All right.
You have to do that. Where is the battlefield?
Set us a scene.
Set us a scene. Sing us a song, O Piano Man.
All right, the battlegrounds for this versus fight of Alien v Rancor will be in, drumroll, I got nothing. It will be in the city of New York.
Ooh. Hope there's no Rancor attacks when I go over.
Wish I'd picked Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unfair. Alien vs. Godzilla.
To be fair, I had picked Godzilla before you picked Alien.
That's true.
All right, present your case. Why would you win against the Rancor, Mr. Alien?
Now, the Rancor is incredibly strong, and Jodie Foster did beat it, and Jodie Foster was wearing all black. Aliens are all black, number one. Number two, Rancors have poor eyesight, as pointed out by the... Is he the defendant? I don't know what he is anymore. Tom.
Reginald.
Reginald is, let's say blind. For simple terms, blind. Aliens blend in pretty fucking well.
That's a good point.
Aliens incredibly quick.
Yes.
It will take them time. Let's say it's the alien warrior from the Aliens film. It will take them a lot of time to be able to take it down. But I feel like it'll be like a Velociraptor on a T-Rex. Give it some time and then it'll get it sort of thing. It'll be on its back. I don't think a Rancor can actually reach its back, if you think about it.
They do have long arms.
Yeah, but they're fucking fat. They're fat upper
They're
bodies.
majority arms. But yeah, I see your point. They're very quick and it's going to be dark.
Yes. The only problem that will be it for me is I don't think its tail or its claws will be able to pierce it. But I reckon if the aliens spit blood as it does, then going for the face or the mouth will be the best the best contention right there.
And as you said before, the alien is intelligent enough to maybe come up with an attack plan.
Yes. That is quite right. Thank you, Judge. You're supposed to be the mediator.
I will present points with and against both of you.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
Will you now?
Go on.
So for that fact alone, I think the alien will be able to go in, attack, run off when it's sort of starting to get hurt. Go in, attack, run off, because it will hide pretty easily. We see it in aliens hide in ventilation systems and hide in with tubes and piping and stuff like that. So I think the alien will be able to hide, outsmart it, and sort of go in, attack, run off. A bit like a rogue.
Okay. That's a good plan of attack you've got there. Tom.
Okay.
Present your case.
Let's get into it. Now, as you say, they are the alien.
I'm not gonna speak. You go.
The alien.
Objection.
Stop that. The alien is black, but we're speaking in New York, and I'm assuming we're saying night.
We'll say dusk. So somewhere in between.
Dusk.
Okay.
Because I'm imagining if this is going to be in somewhere in New York, it's going to be in an interesting location. It's going to be somewhere like Times Square.
Times Square,
where we're going to have this alien surrounded by light. In the middle of Times Square.
Sure,
advertisements everywhere.
It doesn't matter if it's day or night, it's always going to be light in New York.
Now, we just have our Star Wars Connect Rancor.
No.
God.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about what we've got here. As you've said, I don't believe that the alien would be able to pierce the skin of the Rancor. The only piercing of the skin I've seen is by lightsabers, which I don't think they have that amount of power. Now, I think the main concern maybe would be the acid.
Yep.
Because the acid goes through the hulls of spaceships. So
Yeah.
But now we're talking...
So does a blaster bullet? But a blaster bullet can't.
A blaster bolt in the Star Wars canon will not go through a hull of a spaceship.
No?
It just bounces around.
No, it'll bounce.
Oh, true, yeah. Bounces. Good point.
Yeah.
Continue.
Magnetically sealed.
When an alien, the blood goes through multiple floors.
Yes. But that's
Before
not a
stopping.
Star Wars spaceship. It's like a fucking piece of shit.
It's a spaceship.
Yeah, go on.
Although we do have to...
We'll go through steel.
I do have to say here now, though, it won't go through the skin of a Rancor. Now, I have already determined that a Rancor is able to use equipment and able to be armoured. So here...
No, that's very clever. That's very clever.
So Reginald
Yep.
will be wearing his full kit and ready to battle, mostly
Hang on.
protecting the face.
They are both prepared for battle. You have stated that yours has time to come up with a plan, the alien has time to come up with an attack plan, and that means the Rancor also has time to come up with an attack plan. I am being mediationary.
What are you hanging on about? Come on.
I was going to say, hang on. How can you go? Now, they have to be the medium size. So I couldn't pick the Alien Queen. I had to pick the Warrior, and you had to pick a standard Rancor.
Yeah.
I'm a standard Rancor, but I'm wearing special wizard armor. you can't hit me with...
It's like a wizard armor.
It's going to be very basic.
hang on.
No, I'm saying the acid would probably still go through the armor.
Yeah.
It would just take its time.
Objection,
like, you know how you see it slowly...
Objection, can a Rancor dress itself? It's blind.
It's not blind. It's just got poor eyesight.
It's not blind. It's poor eyesight. But
and also, it'll be illuminated. It's dusk, and there's lights around, which means it probably will be able to see.
Like, and it will be very, very shitty armor. So let's hear this out and let's see if it actually is.
As we know, they eat small prey alive.
Yes.
I have full confidence that they could eat an alien. It wouldn't end very well for them.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that would be a draw. That would be a draw.
Yeah, that'd be a draw.
But I just imagine the sheer size of it and its ability to move in the way that it does.
And
It's massive claws. And as you said, I did actually imagine this the same way. The Velociraptors and the T-Rex sort of scenario.
Clawing its sides.
But I'm imagining he gets on the back of it, starts attacking it, the Rancor just slams itself into the ground. Gone.
Ooh.
This
is a very close fight. I can picture this, and it would be a very close fight. Nobody walks out of this unscathed.
I've got such a good visual of this.
Yeah? I want to see this now. Let's paint a visual, shall we? The fight starts. They both enter Times Square, illuminated by the LED lights of seedy advertisement. They both walk in. Only one creature can walk out. The Rancor, not very well armoured, walks in with its very shitty weapon, I'm guessing. And the alien walks in, prepared for battle with an attack plan. It swoops in from the left, from the right. Like a raptor, you know.
Okay.
Who will win?
We can't decide.
No, but I can, because I am the judge.
No, you can't.
Continue
Yeah.
with
The voters decide.
No,
No,
we both
he
decide.
decides this one, and then the vote decides.
No, both. So at the end of this episode, when we're done talking, I will make my judge decision, and then the people will make their decision on our Twitter poll, which we will announce at the start of our next Dork Court episode.
To retort to the alien on the Rancor's back and it's slamming it into the ground, would you not think that the alien would be like, shit, he's going to fall back, but I'm just going to move out of the way? The alien's smart enough to react to things.
But is it that smart? Really?
Pretty smart.
Well, let's talk. You're talking about the Alien Warrior, was it? Sorry,
Alien Warrior, yeah.
Or Warrior from Aliens.
Yeah.
The ones that as was determined in that film, they have to actually learn from something. They have to experience it. Now, are you saying that they fought a Rancor before? Because I don't think that's happened. And as we know in that film, they run at an automated machine gun until they learn that it's a bad idea.
Oh, that's actually a very good point.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Exactly.
But I don't think it gets...
Check and...
I wouldn't say mate. Dutram, I believe that you can... I believe in you.
I have a feeling the Rancor would try and, before actually like falling on its back, it would try and slam it in, like walk backwards or slam it into a wall. As we've seen in the fight of Return of the Jedi, I feel like the Rancor's movements, like shit special effects mind you at the time, but the Rancor's movements might seem also a bit slow. So it might get hit around a couple times from like trying to slam it into walls, but as soon as it realizes that's what it's doing, it'll move. And I pictured the scene of the aliens running and the Rancor grabs it just like it grabs Luke in Jabba's palace, but then it either spits in its face when it's about to drop it, or it literally just wriggles out because the alien's quite thin as well. So I think it'll be a constant case of, like, it gets beaten around, but then it also adapts and moves. I reckon it'll lose a tail. It'll lose the end of its tail. The Rancor will go, the tail's hitting me, something's stabbing me. It'll snap the end of its tail off, and then it's just got...
And I think the Rancor will lose its weapon very quickly. I think the alien would learn and target the weapon, in which case you'd only have a Rancor with no weapon left. So the only way for the Rancor to attack the alien would be with its own hands, which we know it's made up of.
That, and if the alien...
acid.
Yeah.
If the aliens hurt and damage,
that thick hide will help them in there. Like I have no doubt that the acid will cause some pain and some damage to it. But even without the weapon, I feel there would be some major competition, especially if it can get their hands on it.
This would be a very good fight.
I reckon though, if the alien does go down, and it will get beaten the shit out, the alien will run and then sit back and plan out its thing. Plan out its next attack. So it'll run into a deli. It'll go behind advertisement signs.
I think
you do also have to consider that, as I said, the Rancor that we saw in Jabba's palace is a sickly Rancor.
So a normal Rancor will be
a normal Rancor would be considerably stronger, considerably faster.
I don't think it's fast.
Probably be more of a challenge.
I don't think it would be as fast as an alien.
No, it would not be as fast as an alien. I can admit that.
But at the same time, an alien wouldn't be as strong by any means as a Rancor.
No.
I
think
reckon not very many hits and it would be down for the count.
The first plan of attack, the alien will go for the Rancor's eyes.
And also, as we've already determined here, is that the Rancor has the ability to pass down knowledge through stories, and it is semi-sentient, meaning that it does have some form of intelligence. Now, we're assuming, say, your scenario where it rips off the tail.
Yep.
It then gets acid on its hands. It learns this. It staggers in pain. Next time, if it gets its hands on it, all it has to do is just throw it at a wall, smash it into the ground, just try and avoid that acid, because I think they are intelligent enough to learn
that from pain. That's not hard to learn from.
Exactly.
Interesting. Shall I make my judicial court ruling?
You shall.
Okay. Judge's ruling.
Warning, please note all these judges' ruling are no longer official. The Twitter polls are the real deciders.
True, yes.
Well, this just decides who goes next week.
This is my purely my judge review. This would be a very interesting fight to see between the alien and the Rancor. I think what will happen is the very first hit will be from the Rancor hitting the alien. Because the alien, like you said before, Tom, needs to do to learn. It would be a great hit from its weapon, maybe go flying into a building, and then you would see the alien scatter off into the darkness and then climb a building. That's what I think the alien would do. Go and hide into the darkness, where it would then swoop down for an attack on the weapon that was used to attack it. Therefore, Rancor loses its weapon. Next thing we see...
It's so nerdy.
Next thing we see will be the Rancor having to use its hands, which we decided that would rip the alien tail off, more than likely. Acid for blood, it now has a very, very wounded hand. The alien has no tail at all, and scatters off into the darkness again. Both are very injured at this point in time, so it's going to be a very close fight, I think. And the winner of the fight, Alien v Rancor, will be... Rancor.
Yeah.
Purely because you've got a wounded hand, yes, but you've still got a very strong Rancor left, and you've got an alien with no tail left.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Very close, and I think given any circumstance, it could go either way.
I'm actually also quite curious, what the effect of not having a tail would have on an alien.
Yeah.
Whether it be
we see it in Alien vs Predator. The alien that gets the net over its head, the Predator cuts off his tail and he uses it to shoot acid across the room.
Oh, so he still runs around without a tail.
He runs on the tip of his tail, the knife part of his tail smashes off, and he uses it to actually spray blood across the room.
Oh, yeah.
Not for very long. I don't think it lasted, but
it lasts to the end of the movie.
Does it?
Yep.
Without a tail?
Yeah, because it explodes with the big explosion.
Okay.
Be an interesting fight. I think, like I said, this could easily go either way. But we leave it to the people to make the decision. We'll be putting up a Twitter poll when this episode goes live for the listening. Make your decision on our Twitter. What is our Twitter account, Duty Dutram?
It is Shaken Not Nerd.
Shaken Not Nerd.
Now, there's also the little fact of, now that I've lost the fight, congratulations, Mr. Commons, the next fight will be...
Yes.
Mr. Johnson.
Our theme for next week, our weekly theme, this week's theme for our Dork Court will be Psycho Killer.
Psycho Killer. Kiss, kiss, sing.
Run
I'm doing this,
away.
So, seeing as I will be the judge,
Yes.
I will have a fake white wig. I will have a black dress. Fairly sure
Let me just get some more hammers in. Order.
Okay. So I have with me a bowl.
Yes.
It is a pink bowl. It is approximately holds 350 mils, maybe a little less. The bowl is...
We don't care about the bowels. I mean the balls.
The balls.
The bowels. The balls.
I have in here probably about maybe...
A bunch of characters' names.
Yes.
Whom are psycho killers.
A plethora.
A plethora. Good words there.
A placenta of characters' names.
Placenta.
Now, I want you to go in blind, like the Rancor, and pick a name. I'm holding it top so you can't see what you're picking.
Duty's not bitter about this at all. It's blind.
And Mr. Commons has got a name.
Which
Mr.
psycho
Commons.
killer have you pulled out, Thumbcom?
Chucky.
Chucky. Ooh, that's a good
famously
one.
from Child's Play. Mr. Johnson.
Ooh, run away. What have I got
Mr.
here?
Johnson
I
has...
have pulled out Jigsaw.
Ooh.
Jigsaw v. Chucky. That'll be a very interesting
That'll be
fight.
very hard.
You should just
They're
do
both
the
puppets.
Yeah, I was about to say, just do the
Ooh,
actual
do
puppet.
the puppets. Puppet fight!
Well, should we pick another one? Because they're...
No,
What?
I think that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that. That'll be a good fight, I think. Let us know what you thought of our new bite-sized, tidbit, titty-sized episode, Dork Court.
Dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Cool.
Thanks for listening. I've been in Huge Footlong Johnson.
I've been Tom.
And I've been the loser.
Oh.
Ian's soundboard isn't working. Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's a lot of...
Dun, dun, dun.